Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Manlius, Illinois, Bureau Valley High School as we are ready to go with the final night of the 2024 football season for the West Hancock Titans. The Storm set to kick off to West Hancock as we're underway. Kick going to go about to the 15, looking for a reverse. It's a fake reverse. To the top side it goes. Around the end. He's got some running room down the far sideline. He's at the 45, 50, out of bounds in Storm territory.
Turns the kick up to about the 50-yard line. Tice Barkman in on the tackle. It'll be first and 10.
So it's going to be first and 10 for the Titans in Storm territory at about the 48-yard line. Nice return there. Handoff up the middle. Bounces around. Going to go for a gain of 3 or 4.
Tackle by Patno and Helms on the play. Dayton with the carry. Looks about gain of a couple. It'll be second and a short 7.
On the carry for the Titans. As we're trying to get a few things worked out, I apologize. Number 10, Chandler Dayton. Dayton in the backfield again. Fake the handoff this time, and a loss of 3. Make that a loss of 5.
On the play of about 5 yards. Elijah Endress in on the loss. It'll bring up 3rd and 12.
On the carry for the Titans, the quarterback, Bryce Varner, goes for a loss of 5. It's going to bring it 3rd down and 12 for the Titans. From midfield. Throw into the flat. It's completed to about the 40-yard line.
Pass is complete.
Big hit over there. Slow
Froman.
Getting up is Froman.
Penalty flag on the play.
See what the penalty flag is. Look for the white hat to see what he has to say here as he walks downfield.
Penalty will go against the Titans.
I've not seen a signal yet as to what the penalty was. Well, maybe it won't go against the Titans. They're waving it off. It'll be
4th and 4.
Must have been declined. An 8-yard
Titans.
pass. Froman with the catch. It's going to be 4th and 4, and they're going to go for it. From the 42. Varner back. Tucks it. He's going to run. He'll have the first down and more. 35. Nearing the 30. Pushed out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Varner from the 42.
Out of play at about the 30-yard line.
They are going to mark it on the 30. A 12-yard gain for Varner. And a first down for the Titans.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 Titans at the 30. Handoff. Dayton. Nothing doing.
Burger on the carry. Tackle by Bryce Helms.
Scratch that. Number 18 on the carry.
Loss of a couple on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 12.
Number 18 is Kai Humphrey. Ball knocked down, nearly intercepted by the Storm. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 12.
Ball's incomplete. Elijah Endress batted it down.
Incomplete pass. Garner across the middle. Kotz down to the 15-yard line, a 15-yard completion.
Kurtzenberg on the reception. Wazalewski is in on the tackle.
I believe it was number 12, Kolzenberg, on the catch. Outside, they didn't. Touchdown.
Go in for the touchdown.
From 15 yards out, they didn't.
In for the score. Makes the score 6-0.
6-0 to score. Touchdown for the Titans. So with 8:35 remaining, 36, excuse me.
Gooding in for the two-point conversion makes the score 8-0.
Two-point conversion run was good. It's 8-0 Titans with 8:36 remaining here in quarter number 1. Dayton, a 15-yard run. Run was good, and it's 8-0. West Hancock here with 8:36 remaining in quarter number 1. You're watching LJ Insurance coverage of West Hancock Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Eight nothing early here.
Roman the kick. Hart's back for the Storm.
Here comes the kick. Being told we're having some technical issues. On one of our contests. Wazalewski on the return. He'll go out to about the 37 or 38-yard line. Be 1st and 10 for the Storm at their own 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 38, almost the 39, it looks like. We'll call it the 38. As they blow the whistle, stop the play for a moment. Long time here in between. They reset the play clock. Bureau Valley with the ball for the first time tonight. In motion. Flanker from the far side. It's going to be a quarterback keeper.
Helms on the keeper. Gain of about 4 yards.
It's going to be Helms. Bryce Helms, the 5'9 senior. He wears number 1. And he'll get the first carry of the night. He'll go for a gain of about 5. Be 2nd down and 5 for the Storm. There's a handoff and a lot of running room near side. Lowers his head.
Hendricks on the
Carry by number 22, starting running back Elijah Endress. Endress goes from the 44 to the 43. It's a 13-yard gain and a first down. First down in Titans territory now for Bureau Valley. Pass incomplete by Helms.
Helms' pass to Walowski falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Just overthrew him a little bit. And a run up the middle. Helms on the carry. He breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, still going down near the 15-yard line.
On the carry, big gain on
from the 43.
That's enough for a Bureau Valley first
See where they mark it,
down.
right at the 15-yard line. That's a 28-yard carry for Helms and a first down. Helms in the shotgun now. 2 wide receivers, far side. Enders to his right. He's going to hand the ball off to Enders. He bounces outside. He's got some running. He's at 10. There's a flag down. Probably going to be a hold. The ball's taken away. Back the other way it goes. Titans with the football at the 40, 50. One man to beat. Cuts back to the left. Going for the end zone. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown. Hunter Froman, I believe. No, it's not.
Fumble return for a touchdown.
It is number 7, and see if the penalty's on the chart on the Titans or the Storm. It looked like a holding location. Nolan Gooding on the return, and it was 95 yards if it's good, and it looks like it's going to stand. Touchdown Titans. It was an illegal block in the back. Touchdown stands. Titans get a 95-yard touchdown return on a fumble by Nolan Gooding, and they find themselves up with a 14-0 lead. .635 remaining in the first quarter. Nolan Gooding, a 95-yard touchdown return of a fumble. Handoff inside, pushing for the goal line. Not going to get there. Run fails this time.
In for the 2-point conversion. Contempt is no good.
So, at the 6:35 mark of the first quarter, the Titans lead 14-0 here at Manlius, Illinois. We'll take a break, and we'll be back after this on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
And welcome back here to Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of West Hancock Titans sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Mallory on the camera tonight. I want to thank her for tagging along. It's 14-0. Titans with the lead after a 95-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Nolan Gooding. And the Titans will kick off again to the Storm as run around the right side. Another nice return.
On the return, to about the 40-yard line.
The return this time
The Storm will take over first and
for
10.
the Storm to the 35, I do believe. 40, excuse me. Make it the 40-yard line. First and 10 at the 40 for the Storm. Brady Hartz, the 5'10", 170-pound junior, on the return. So the Storm, who drove it right down the field in their first possession but fumbled at the 5. Enders had a 10-yard return, 10-yard carry before the fumble. He's going to get right back on the horse. He's across the 50. He'll have a first down.
Hendricks, gain of about 13 yards on the play. McEwen in on the tackle.
They're calling it 13. I'm going to call it 12. A gain of 12. He's got 20 or 37 yards on 3 carries. It is a first down for the Storm. They have 3 of them now. Two setbacks this time beside Helms. He's going to be in the – oh, nice job of making one man miss. That was Hartz on the sidestep. He's going to get a few yards out of it. Look, about 3. It's going to bring up second down and 7. The Titans read it well and had position to make a tackle in the backfield, but a nice sidestep move, a jump stop, and then a jump to the left – or to the right in this case, resulted in a 3-yard gain rather than a 2 or 3 yard loss. Same formation this time. Helms going to hand off to Endress. Breaks a tackle in the backfield. Going to be close to a 5-yard gain. He will get a 5-yard gain.
Gain of about 5 yards.
It'll
bring up 3rd and 2 for the Storm.
3rd down and 2 for the Storm here in the first quarter. It's 14-0 Titans. A nice opening drive and then a 95-yard fumble return for a touchdown by Nolan Gooding. And the Titans are up 14-0 here early in this one. Storm have shown the ability to drive. Helms is going to keep this one. He's got the first down and more. He's down to about the 33-yard line, it would appear.
About 7 yards. That is enough for a Bureau Valley first down.
See where they mark it here. To the 33. It was a gain of 7 for Helms and a first down. Helms again, going to keep it this time. Go forward, across the 30, down near the 25-yard line.
7 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 3 for the Storm.
Will be a gain of 7 again. 2 straight runs, 2 7-yard gains. You'll take that. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Storm. Second and 3 for the Storm at the 26-yard line. Helms kept the ball and not sure if he was trying to pass or what the deal was. He's going to lose a couple. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for the Storm.
So you got 7 on the first carry, lost 2 on that one. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Definite 4th down territory if you're the Storm here, I would imagine, though. So we'll see what they're able to do. 14-0. First quarter action here as we get towards the end of the first quarter. 2:38 remaining in quarter number 1. Helms drops back, throws a little screen, and tons of running room. Going to race to the corner. I'm not sure if he's going to get there. He will not quite get there. Good touchdown saving tackle.
With the pass completion, brings it down, maybe inside the
I believe that was Foster, number 80.
Will have it first and goal. That's enough for a Bureau Valley first down.
First and goal at the 1 yard line. So it went from the 27 to 1, 26-yard completion. And a 1 yard touchdown run.
Helms in for the touchdown.
Helms from 1 yard out gets the touchdown.
Begins to attempt the extra point.
Garrett Gross, number 80, on the catch. Extra point attempt coming here for the Bureau Valley Storm. Trying to cut the lead in half with the PAT. Landon Kepner. Woo, if it went through, it barely did. It did not.
Up and no good.
It's under the upright just barely, so the kick fails. The Storm got a 6 points touchdown, and they trail by 8 at.
So far this season, Heartland Bank has donated $450 to Bureau Valley High School for their home game touchdown. Let's see how much more we can score with Heartland Bank tonight.
Getting the touchdown. We'll take a break. We'll be right back after this.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back to Manlius, Illinois, as we get ready for the kickoff. 6 points scored by the Storm, make it 14-6 Titans. As we're just about ready, 2:02 remaining here in the first quarter. Was Foster on the return on the reception. 2:02 to go in quarter number 1. Bureau Valley.
Kickoff for the Storm.
Kick is going to be returned from about the 16-yard line. Out across the 20. Kotzenberg on the return near the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans at their own 22-yard line.
At the 33-yard line.
Well, they moved it forward. And that's a really generous spot. Yeah, they're going to move it back to the 32. No? Yeah, I was going to say that was a really generous spot if that's where they left it. We get ready to go here. Varner in the shotgun. Hand off to Dayton.
Dayton on the carry. Patno in on the snap.
Maybe a yard. It looks like they will give him a yard. Gonna bring it 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 10.
I'll give him a yard. They didn't, and I could see why they wouldn't, but I'm going to give him one anyway. Unofficially 4 carries for 17 yards for Dayton. Hop in a live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. Titans up 14-8. First quarter action here from Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois. Varner going to hand it off again. Not much doing this time. Big stop in the backfield for the Bureau Valley Storm.
Dayton's again on the carry.
Dayton, he's going to lose the one he got plus one. He's going to lose two from 5 carries for 15 yards. Third and 11 for the Titans here at their own 21-yard line. Varner again in the shotgun. Looks left. Throws it deep downfield. It's going to be caught on the far side. First down and more from the 21. That's Froman again. Hunter Froman, his second catch.
Varner to Froman in on the completion.
A 38-yard completion.
On the stop. Anderson Carrington in on the stop.
Dayton, the carry.
He'll bring up second and about 8.
We'll see where they mark. They give him 2. Second and 8 from the 39. And that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. The Titans lead the Storm 14-6. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titans sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Welcome back here as we get ready to start the second quarter. We'll flip ends, put the second quarter up, and we'll be ready to go here, as it'll be second and 8 from the 39-yard line for the Titans, as they have shown the ability to throw the ball a little bit. Hunter Froman has 2 catches for 46 yards. Varner's 3 for 4 for 61. Varner's going to keep it this time, rolls right. He's got some running room across the 35. Down close to a first down.
Varner on the keeper. Barkman in on the tackle.
He's going to gain 7.
It'll be 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1. Varner's got 3 carries for 17 yards. And I don't think the Titans were set on the play. Flag comes down. If it's on the Titans, it'll be the first penalty. Accepted.
Offsides.
As the Titans were actually lined up in the offsides.
Move them back 5 yards.
Be their first penalty for 5 yards, and it'll be 3rd down and 6 now for the Titans at the 37-yard line of the Storm. Varner from the shotgun, Dayton to his left and behind. Dayton stays in to protect. Oh, Varner's hit as he throws. It's going to fall incomplete.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag on the play.
Varner may be shaken up a little bit. There's a penalty marker down. Going to call a holding against the Titans. The successive plays with a penalty after not having penalty in the first quarter. They've got 15 yards on 2 penalties now, and it's going to be 3rd and about 15. Short 10-yard penalty there. So it's 3rd and 15 from the 46 now. As the Titans, who had 3rd and 1, have had 2 penalties on successive plays, and it results in a 3rd and 16. Varner throws it downfield. He's got an open receiver again. Another first down, and it's Hunter Froman again. From the 46 down inside the 30. It looks like they're going to mark it at the 27. A 19-yard completion and a first down. Timeout on the field, taken by Bureau Valley. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back here. Timeout on the field, charge to the Storm of Bureau Valley. The Titans have used 2 long pass plays to complete third downs and get a 1st and 10. Now inside the 30 of the Storm. They already lead 14-6, trying to build on that as you see the Titans in the huddle on the far side. The first timeout of the game taken by the Storm. And it didn't respond. I'll put one back. It's 1st and 10 at the 27 for the Titans. Varner in shotgun. Drops back again. He's going to tuck it and run. A little draw play. I don't think it was designed, but it's going to work. He's going to be inside the 15, I believe. We'll see where they mark it at.
Quarterback keeper, but there is a penalty marker.
Another marker down. He was just inside the 20. Close to a first down. We'll see what the marker is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Titans.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Titans from the end of the play. See if they give him a first down first. Keep an eye on the white hat here and see what he has to say. Still waiting. They're still discussing. They're going to mark it off. $15-yard penalty. They did get the first down, so this is where it's different. A 10-yard run by Varner. And then it's a first down, but it's a 15-yard mark-off. It's after the penalty, or it's after the play. They mark it back, and it's where it ends up. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47, or 37, I believe. Let me take a better look here. From the 33, excuse me. 1st and 10. Yeah, we'll call it the 32. 1st and 10 from the 30. Hard to tell as we're getting a play in here. 1st and 10 from, what are they calling it on the scoreboard? They're calling it 32 on the scoreboard. That's what I was going to say. So we'll go with that. 1st and 10 from the 32. Varner in shotgun again. They didn't pass to the flat. Out of bounds. That's Nolan Gooding.
Complete to Gooding.
7-yard gain.
About 8 on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 2.
He called it 7 or 8. I'm calling it 7. 2nd and 3. They didn't. Going to be hit at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Dayton in on the carry. No gain on the play. Stewart and Endress in on the stop. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 now, or 3, excuse me. 3rd and 3. Dayton. That's going to be Varner on the keeper. He's going to be close to the first down. I believe he'll have it.
Harrington in on the stop.
Bryce Varner.
For a first down.
He'll get right about back where he was.
First and
First and 10, another rushing first down, a 3-yard gain for Varner. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Titans having some success early here. 3 wide receivers far side, 1 near. Dayton goes to the right side of Varner in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff to Dayton. Varner keeps it. He's going to bounce it outside. He's going to go. Now he's down to the 5. Can he get in? To the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Varner from 22 yards out. He's got 49 yards on 6 carries. They are keen on Dayton, and Varner is having some success running the football. We're in the second quarter now with 9:32 remaining. Titans are back on the scoreboard. Varner, a 22-yard touchdown run. They're going to go for 2 now to try to extend this lead a little bit more. Varner's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. Knocked away. Good defensive play
Pass falls incomplete on the 2
by the
makes the score Bureau Valley
Storm.
6.
Ball intended for Froman. It's going to be incomplete, so the pass fails. But it is 20-6 for the Titans. We'll take a break, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back. You're watching LJ Insurance coverage of West Hancock Titans sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. I have Mallory on the camera tonight. I know you're missing Luke Little. He had other things, unfortunately, to do, as he is the voice of West Hancock here for TSSR Game Time Live. But we're happy to be up here and covering what has started out to be a great contest for West Hancock here. With 9:02 to go, they lead 20-6.
Onside kick attempt. Falls short.
Onside kick did not go far enough. It'll be first and 10 at the 43-yard line of the Titans. So the Titans trying to go for the jugular a little bit right there and get the ball right back. Did not work out, so it'll be first and 10 and plus territory for the Storm at the 43-yard line. The Storm have moved the ball. In fact, they moved the ball in their first possession, but had a turnover at the 5-yard line, which was returned 95 yards by Nolan Gooding to result in a 95-yard touchdown return. So that we got it to 14-0. Storm scored on their second drive, but the Titans answered on their third. Technically, I guess, their second as well. Now, a penalty marker flies. Not real sure what that was about. Might have been a priest moving the ball too much.
Penalty.
False start.
False start. That'll make it first and 15.
First and 15 from the 48-yard line now. I believe it was on the center moving the football. It came so quick, I would guess that's what it was, but I could be wrong. Helms throws across the middle. It's connected, and he's going to go down the far sideline. He's got a first down and more, running it out of bounds.
Pass is complete to Hart.
Hartz, number 24.
On the play. That's enough for a Bureau Valley first down.
From the 48 down to
Left first and
the
10,
26,
26-yard
a
line.
22-yard pass completion. So a passing first down for the Storm. They're trying to crawl back into this. They do get the ball first in the second half, so they can keep it now. There's going to be a false start again, I believe. That was on the running back that time. A second false start of this drive. It's 1st and 15 for the second time. It has cooled off out here a little bit. You can hop in that live chat. Tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to see that. The kids get to go back and watch it as well, so let them know where you're watching from and who you're here to watch. In motion. Handoff's going to go to Indris. Indris bounces it left side. He'll get the 5 back and maybe one more. See where they mark it. They're going to mark it at the 25, a 6-yard gain for Indris. He's got 48 yards on 5 carries.
It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Storm.
As everybody looks at their wrists to get the play call for the Storm. And we'll get ready to go here as Helms in the shotgun. Going to take the snap. Hand off to Indris again around left side. He's going to go for close to a first down. He's down from the 25 down near the 15.
Looks like he's just short of a first
They
down.
mark it outside the 16 to about the 17.
3rd and 1 for
As
the
he gets
Storm.
7 yards or 8 yards on the carry. Be 3rd and 1. V. Neely watching from Hamilton says, "Go Titans." Good to have you along. Hand off to Indris again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That time it didn't work as good, but he does get the first down.
Of about 4 yards.
I'll give him 3. It is a first down.
First down.
He's got 59 yards unofficially on 7 carries now. Storm try to widen up the field a little bit here. Helms in the shotgun. Indris to his right. Ball's on the ground. Indris is going to fall on it. He's going to lose 1, it looks like, though. And it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Elijah recovers it. It'll bring up 2nd and about 10 still for the Storm.
Luke Little tuning in, watching from Chicago. Thanks for joining us, Luke. Wish you were here. Heck, you're closer to here than I was almost, buddy. For whatever that's worth. Here we go. Now Helms again. Fakes the handoff. Going to roll right. Going to throw downfield. Pass is caught in the end zone by Hartz. A
Helms' pass to Hartz is complete for the Bureau Valley touchdown.
from the 20, I believe it's a 20-yard touchdown pass. Hartz has 42 yards on 2 catches. So touchdown for the Storm have cut the lead by 6. They're going to go for 2 now instead of the single point. Helms is going to take the snap. Handoff inside. Indris bounces off 1, and the Titans think he's short, and the referees agree. Run fails. So with 6:54 remaining in the first half. The Titans stopped the two-point conversion.
6:54 to go in the second quarter.
So with 6:54 remaining in the first half, Bureau Valley cuts the lead by 6 on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Helms to Hartz. Run fails, and it's 14 or 20 to 12. Right now, the one successful two-point conversion for the Titans has been a big one. Garrett Moore, watching from Northeast Alabama, says, "Go Titans." Yeah, V. Neely, I'm not going to lie, I miss Luke as well. Hopefully we can get him back and get him involved in some of our postseason coverage. We've got a lot of postseason football yet to come. Of course, we've got three other games going on right now. And then the Milledgeville game will start at 8 o'clock tonight. So there's 5 games tonight. We'll have 2 games tomorrow, both I-8FA games. BPC will travel to Amboy. And also we will have St. Anne at South Fork tomorrow. 20 to 12 the score. Here's second quarter action. Deep kick to the 20. They reverse. And Froman, I believe, with it. He's going to take the reverse handoff, and it's going to be out to past the 40 to the 43, maybe 42. We'll see where they end up marking it at. Looks like the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 Titans at their own 43 after a nice return by Hunter Froman on the reverse. They faked the reverse on their first kickoff return. That time they actually reverse it. $87 yards passing so far for Varner. He's also got 49 yards rushing. He's going to throw right, pass complete. Be knocked out of bounds. Gooding on the catch. Looks like a gain of 5. It's going to bring up second down and 5. Gooding has 2 catches for 12 yards. Second and 5 from the 48-yard line. Nauvoo State Bank, want to thank them for helping with the broadcasts all season long here on TSSR Game Time Live. And a whistle calls the play dead.
Offsides on the offense.
Another lined up offsides call on the offense. That's their second one of those.
Second and about 10.
Bring it back to the 43-yard line. It'll be second and a long 10, it looks like, after the 5-yard penalty. The first time it was a rush job as they were trying to get the first down in a hurry on a quarterback sneak. That time just plain lined up offsides. Kind of penalty that kills a coach as you're trying to move the ball down the field. They responded well the last time. Let's see what they can do here. Second and 10 for the Titans from their own 43-yard line. Varner in the shotgun, going to take the snap. Looks back, throws downfield. He's got a receiver. It's Froman. He's got it. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Titans. We'll see if it stands. No penalties. And there comes the flag for unsportsmanlike conduct after the completion. A 57-yard completion for Varner to Froman.
Flag on the play.
The penalty's after the play, so I think it'll come on the kickoff. You're having a good game. I'm not sure that's the kind of penalty you want to take right there, though. Both teams have shown the ability to move the football down the field. Defenses have not had much of a shot. The Titans, even when they got the fumble return for a touchdown, were not stopping, per se, the Storm, but they ripped the ball loose, and it went in their favor. Cameron Cedillo says, let's go Titans. And they're going to take the 15-yard penalty on the 2-point conversion. I don't know if you can hear it. The coaching box for the Storm is right here behind us, and you might have heard him say, we cannot give up the 2. They don't want to get an extra 2-point conversion behind. They're already 1 2-point conversion behind. If they get a second one, it's going to make life a whole lot harder as they move forward here, trying to get back in this football game. So a penalty that's going to cost the Titans a much easier shot at a 2-point conversion. They've only converted on 1 of 3, but this one is a whole lot harder on their 4th one, as it's an 18-yard 2-point conversion now. Here's Varner going to drop back, rolls right, throws back across the field. He's got an open receiver at the 5. It's Froman, but he can't get in. A huge tackle at the goal line by the Storm, and it is just the 6. You'll take it, of course, but could have been a lot worse for the Storm, as the pass was completed but did not get to the end zone on the 18-yard 2-point conversion play. So with 5:22 to go here in the first half, West Hancock goes back up by 2 scores, 26-14 on the 57-yard pass completion from Varner to Froman. The pass failed by about a yard on an 18-yard, 2-point conversion attempt. And it's 26-12 here with 5:22 to go in the first half. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of West Hancock Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Happy to have Luke Little watching tonight. I know you folks would love to have him. He does such a great job each and every week covering Titans football. Of course, he'll be here for Titans basketball as well. And how about you folks at home from the West Hancock area? I bet you're excited on what should be a great high school football season. Ball bobbled, picked up at the 20. Coming near side, 35, 40. Outside the 45, now coaching to 50. Now keeps moving. Down to the 46, maybe the 45. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be plus territory for the Storm. Hart's with a nice return after fumbling this, or muffing the pickup initially. We'll see if they put it at the 46 or the 45. They're going to put it right at the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 plus territory at the 45 for the Storm. Hartz has been active in the offense. Endress, of course, active as well. Helms, a very good quarterback for the Storm. And it's been a whole lot of offense for these two teams tonight. Not a lot of defense. Helms, hand off to Endress. Endress keeps his feet moving. He's got some running room. He's across the 35, down to the 30, 25. Still pumping his legs. 25, 20, down inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line.
Endress with a big carry down to about the 17-yard line.
They call it the 17.
That's enough for a Bureau Valley first down.
27 yards on the carry for Endress. $83 yards on 9 carries now. Helms in the shotgun. Endress to his left this time. He's going to hand it off to Endress again. Same play. Not quite as good a result, though. Whistle blows maybe a little early. Endress is going to go down to about the 13-yard line, a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. be 89 yards now for Endress. 2nd down and 6 from inside the 15, about the 14-yard line. Helms keeps it this time after the fake handoff. Big hit right at about the 15 and staying there to wrap him up.
Helms on the carry.
Getting up slowly after the big hit for the Titans.
3rd and 2 for the Storm.
Number 57, Jess Scott, made a big hit. So gain of 3. Gain of 4, actually. Endress is going to keep it. He's going to go in.
Endress on the carry. In for the Storm. Touchdown. Makes the
From
score
the 10,
26.
a 10-yard touchdown run for Endress. And it's right back the other way they went. Endress, a ten-yard touchdown run. 3:16 remaining. Whole lot of scoring here in this one. Going for 2. They need at least one of these to get back on serve. Helms is going to keep it, and he's going to get it.
Helms is in for the 2-point conversion. Makes the score
26-20. The Storm have cut it to 6. Here, we'll take a break. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We're now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
And welcome back as we get ready for another kickoff here. It's been all offense in the first half of this one. It's 26-20. Titans with the lead here from Manlius, Illinois at Bureau Valley High School. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Mallory's on the camera tonight. Thank you for watching and tuning in with us. We greatly appreciate it. We'll go over some big-time stats at the end of this half. We got to get there first. 3:16 remaining. It's 26-20. Onside kick. Anything you can do, we can do, and they can do it better. I think that, well, no, it bounced out, and the Titans come up with it. It looked like they had a really good opportunity to get that, and I thought they did, and it might have bounced off a Storm player.
grabs recovered by the Titans.
The Titans get it at their own 40-yard line.
1st and 10 Titans from their own 40-yard
That would have been
line.
a huge turning point if they could have got that onside kick. Both teams have tried one now. V. Neely, I appreciate you watching. I know LJ Insurance Incorporated is a key reason why we're able to bring these games to you, and we thank them very much as well. As we get ready to go here. Varner going to take the shotgun snap, fakes the handoff, rolls right. He's got some running room. He's to the 50, into Storm territory. A 12-yard gain for Varner. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 Titans.
Varner's got 59 yards on 7 carries. Gloria Dayton, thank you for watching. We appreciate you greatly. 1st and 10 Titans at the 48-yard line. Right now, the one big defensive play of the game that belongs to the Titans is the difference. They lead by 6. They have the football. The Storm get the football back to start the second half. Dayton with it. And again, they are keying on him, something fierce.
Patno and Endress in on the stop.
Endress and Patno on the stop.
It'll be 3rd and 11.
It's going to lose 2. It'll be second down and 12. Second down and 12. Second down and 12 for the Titans from the, well, they only took one off. It's at the 49, excuse me. Varner back to throw. Gets a little pressure, rolls right, throws it downfield, overthrows his intended receiver. It's incomplete. Ball intended for Gooding.
Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 11.
It is 3rd and 11 for the Titans from the 49-yard line. Third downs have not been Achilles' heel thus far for the Titans. They've been able to come up with some big plays, but they're going to have to come up with another one on 3rd and long this time from the 49-yard line. Varner from the shotgun, Dayton to his left. 2 wides near, 2 wides far. He's going to drop back, looks downfield. He's got a throw. It is incomplete. And the intended receiver is complaining that there was a lock on the arm. It's 4th and 11 from the 49. And we'll see what the Titans do here. Coach Dorothy is going to change players. It looks like they're going to punt. The first punt of the contest here in this one. The first time a team hasn't scored or hasn't turned the ball over. It comes at the 1:44 mark of the second quarter. So the first big stop of the night for the Storm defense comes, and there goes the punt. Rolls down inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. A great punt.
Ball falls dead at about the
First and 10 at their own 8 for the Storm as the Titans have given the Storm a long field to deal with 1:34 remaining in the first half. We'll have some MDH interviews per usual at halftime. Then we'll come back with some stats from the first half. Of course, these are all unofficial. But this is a huge set of downs in a series for the Titans defense. The Storm get the ball first in the second half. Helms going to be power right. He's going to keep it. Not a big surprise there. He breaks one tackle, gets outside the 10, a gain of about 4. And it'll be clock stopped. Second timeout's going to be called by the Storm. It's a 4-yard gain for Helms, as he just wanted to get some yardage there and clear some things out. He's got 54 yards on 8 carries unofficially. Second timeout called in the half. They'll have 1 timeout remaining, will the Storm. And they come back in just a few minutes. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
You get the opportunity to see so many different things that if you worked at a bigger hospital, you may not be able to see. You know, work is not just about the job, it's also about the people that work alongside you. And we have the best teamwork. They're like a second family. Sometimes you can't get that feeling other places.
Welcome back to Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois. It's second down and 6 from the 12 for the Storm, their own 12-yard line. It is about less than a minute and a half to go here in the first half. The Storm have 1 timeout remaining. They took their second one right there. They're going to have to make something happen in a hurry here, but they've shown the ability to do that. 1:26 exactly on the clock. Enders with the ball. He's got it, and he might go. He's at the 30, the 40. He's got a lot of white jerseys tracking him down, but he's going to be deep in territory. 35-yard line, give or take a yard where they mark it out. Whoa, where are they going to mark that at? 32-yard line from the 12 to the 32. 56-yard run for Endress. That's 1st and 10 from the 32. 32, excuse me, from the 32, which is a pretty generous spot. It looked like to me he ran out about the 35, but 1:15 remaining. In the officials' defense, there was nobody that was keeping up with Endress on that play, so they did the best they could to mark it. And now a pass play. It's incomplete, and man, wide open down the sideline. They threw the short pass on the in route, but man, oh lie, I should say on the dig route right there. But man, there was somebody wide open down the far sideline. That might be partially because the throw happened, but man, was he wide open. And I think he was wide open before the throw happened. That's the second incompletion of the night. 3 for 5 for Helms. 1:12 remaining. 2nd down and 10 from the 32. Endress with it again, and he's got another hole, but he's going to go down to about the 25-yard line, a gain of 7. Clock runs, 1 timeout remaining.
Varner on the stop. It'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Storm.
3rd down and 2, make it 3. 3rd and 3 for the Storm. And the Titans, they're going to call a false start. They call a false start. And the official, the white hat, is not having it. The line went up. They never put their hands on the ground, and they wanted to come up just for that purpose. And the white hat says, no, you moved. And that's a huge play. It's 3rd down and 8 now. Or 3rd down and 7. I'll call it 3rd and 8. It was 3rd and 3. Now it's 3rd and 8. They still got 7 on the scoreboard. I'm calling it 8. Helms hands off to Endress. He's got some running room again, and a lot of it down the far near sideline. He breaks the tackle. Can he stay in bounds? He cannot. He's just short. Out of bounds inside the 5.
Carries the ball down to about the 2 or 3 yard line. That's where the Storm will have it. 1st and goal. That's enough for a Bureau Valley.
To the 3, a 27-yard run. Still got a timeout left. Ball, he ran out of bounds, so they don't have to take it here. Helms all alone in the backfield. Student body right. Helms is going to be hit and then brought down. He gets close to the goal line. They're not going to give him the touchdown, though. And a timeout.
Helms down to about the 1 yard line.
See where they mark it. It's either a 1 or 2 yard gain. I'll give him 2. It's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1.
From about the 1.
Timeout on the field. Charge to the Storm. It's their final timeout. So if the Titans can figure out a way to get a stop on 3rd and goal or 2nd and goal at the 1, it might be the last play. I don't know if they can get line back up. Yeah, they probably could. 25.8 seconds left. It'll take a pretty quick turnaround, but they probably have enough time because nobody's going to be very far downfield. And I'm guessing their wideouts will stay close to the goal line, to the line of scrimmage if they have anybody out wide. So they'll have plenty of time to get 2 plays off. I want to say hi to Andrew Cochran, who says he's watching from Hawaii. So 25.8 seconds remaining here in the first half. A huge down here, a couple of them possibly if needed. But this is a big down for the Titans defense. The Bureau Valley Storm get the ball first in the second half, a chance to tie it or take a lead and then get a touchdown here. Endress with it, and he's going to walk into the end zone. A 1 yard touchdown run. And we're tied at 26.
The Hickman in for
with
the extra point.
22.7 seconds left. They're going to try the extra point again. Holds down, kick is up, and it's no good. It hit the crossbar and bounced out. The kick fails again.
Kick is up and no good.
We're tied at 26
22 seconds to go in the first half.
here at the approaching the end of the first half of play. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of West Hancock Titans Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back here as we are tied at 26. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Getting ready for the final kickoff. Well, I say that. I expect it to be the final kickoff of the first half here from Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois, as the Bureau Valley Storm have just tied it at 26. Falling on it at the 41, they'll probably call it the 40.
Titans will take over
Are the
at
Titans.
40-yard line, 1st and 10.
It's going to be 1st and 10 with 21.1 seconds remaining. See if they try to do something here or if they go into the locker room. The key to that touchdown for the Storm, even though they haven't had much luck, either team getting the extra points or 2-point conversions, the key is they get the ball first to start the second half of play. Varner throws flat to Froman. He's going to try and run out of bounds. Nope, he's going to be brought in. I think they're going to call a face mask on Froman, possibly. We'll see. It was a stiff arm to the face. It's going to be a pass of about 7 yards. Penalty marker is down.
Pass is complete. Penalty on the play. Gain of about 7 yards.
Personal foul, face mask against
Face
Froman. That's
mask
what I thought.
Against the Titans.
A 15-yard penalty is going to wipe out the 7-yard gain. As Froman got a hand up in the face. That's two 15-yard penalties on Froman. He got one for celebrating in the end zone. And now he gets one for a face mask.
26-yard line.
5 penalties for 50 yards. First and 25 from the 25. They got to get to the 50 for a first down. Probably doesn't matter. Clock running, and they're just going to let it run out, it would appear. That'll be the end of the first half of play. We'll go to the locker rooms with the score tied at 26. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a little bit. All right, welcome to halftime here. Patrick Osterman with us, and we talk about behind-the-scenes stuff all the time. The guy running the board right now, kind of crazy.
I don't know if you could get a much higher title running the board behind the scenes of an interview at McDonough District Hospital other than our president and chief executive officer, Bill Murdoch. But we appreciate Bill helping us out.
Yeah, he's game to help with everything. I'm guessing your job has to be a little more relaxed now. He seems to be like a pretty good guy to work with.
I tell you what, Bill has done a fantastic job. You knew just how good of a person he was, having worked with him for the last 5 years prior as our chief financial officer. And when he was promoted to our chief executive officer, I was all excited about it. I think everybody in the organization was very excited about it. You talk about, do you need to do a national search? And our board of directors, I give them all the credit in the world. They listen to the staff. They listen to the community members and said, you got somebody here who knows what they're doing, is a great person, does a great job. He knows the community. He's invested in the community, and it's been a great 2024 so far. And we've got a lot of bright future, a lot of great things that we're looking ahead towards.
Well, it's nice because MDH has been so embedded in the community, right? It is always nice to have somebody at the top and throughout the system that's also embedded in what the community has to offer and needs.
Absolutely. With my job, I do a lot of community relations. I get out, talk with businesses, talk with organizations. And one of the first conversations I had with Bill when he stepped into that new role, he said, "Pat, I want to get out in the community." And we've been able to do that. We've gone out and met with our regional healthcare colleagues, CEOs, just talking about what can we do together? Is there anything we can do together? Rural healthcare is tough. There's a lot of challenges we face, but if we work together, maybe play to each other's strengths, I think we can both succeed. And that's the best way that we can help serve our community, help serve the patients that we are here to serve.
Well, and improving your brand is always a good thing, right? Whether it's a hospital or TSSR Game Time Live, improving your brand is a good thing. Getting out in the community helps that, but also expanding your options helps that as well, right?
Absolutely. One of the things you always look at is clinical partnerships. If we can't get a physician here, is there another healthcare organization that we can do what we call a clinical partnership with? Blessing Health is a great example out of Quincy. They bring cardiologists up here, a pulmonologist. We have a urologist that comes up here once a week. So our patients in McDonough County, they don't have to drive down to Quincy or maybe Springfield or maybe Peoria. If we can find those clinical partnerships where they can be seen here in Macomb, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Well, last year we talked about expanding to Monmouth with you. We talked about the pharmacy. As we talked to Bill, the pharmacy is expanding, and I shouldn't say expanding, it's coming to completion. You've done great things, I think, in Monmouth. What's down the road for MDH? Are you at a point that you can talk about anything that's coming?
I think we just got to keep looking on how we can continue to grow, and that's been one of our focal points. We do strategic planning on a quarterly basis. We want to look ahead, 2-3 years down the road, but as we said, there's a lot of dynamics going on in healthcare right now. So if you get too far ahead, you kind of lose sight what could be coming right around the corner. So that's why we try to keep it more of a short term, yet still look ahead to the long term. Like we said, our biggest challenge is how can we continue to grow? We've been here for over 65 years. What can we do as an organization, as a staff, as an administration team to make sure we're still around here for 65 years and beyond?
As public relations guy for the hospital, what do you want to use this opportunity to tell the people that might be watching about MDH in 2024 that's different maybe than what they expected or saw from 2023 or before?
Well, as you just talked about, our clinical expansions, as you said, Monmouth, our MDH Monmouth Clinic, convenience clinic, sports med and rehab. We got great staff up there, and I think that's a common theme. I know Bill talks about this a lot. I 100% on board with this too. I agree 100%. I would think you'd ask any of our staff members, they would say that we got a great team right now. We do a great job working together, and I think that's how we can play to our strengths to help grow. You talked about the community pharmacy. We're excited when that starts coming online and how we can best serve our community. A lot of convenience. I think one thing that we learned from COVID, people love convenience. We got our drive-through labs, and now you got our drive-through community pharmacy. A lot of good things going on. Stay tuned. It's an exciting time right now in our organization.
Well, have some fun at baseball this weekend, okay?
We're going to have some fun. A lot of fall baseball going on as we record this right before the start of high school football season. I know we're going to have a lot of great football games. We want to wish all of our area teams the best of luck this year.
We'll be right back with the second half right after this. And welcome back. I'm here with Emily Alden now. And Emily, patient advocate, is that right?
Yes, that's correct.
That sounds like a title that encompasses a whole lot. Can you let's first put it in simple words if you can, and then we'll kind of go in depth a little bit.
Yes, as the patient advocate, there is a lot to do in the role, but it's a fantastic opportunity. So generally speaking, I will help patients. I will talk about the service that they have here and just in general measure the patient experience for the entire organization.
Well, speaking of knowing the entire organization, kind of the theme has been everybody knows everybody at MDH because you're a smaller rural hospital, even though MDH offers a lot. You literally have to probably know everybody or most everybody because you need to know what each thing's going to happen if that patient's dealing with it.
Yes, that's very true. When I first stepped into the role about a year ago, it was really an interesting and fantastic opportunity to get to know all of the departments, how they work together and individually, and just to see the well-oiled machine.
Well, patient care, obviously, at a hospital is key. You're a key part of that. What is it about patient care at MDH that makes MDH special?
Service excellence internally to provide the best patient care is top of mind here for all of our staff across every single level, every single department, and the organization as a whole. It's a big focus. So we make sure that we take care of our patients and that they have the best experience possible. We're very open to feedback. We always want to improve in areas that we can improve. So we always have open ears. We always appreciate the feedback that we receive.
You are working with all departments. And when a patient comes in, let's say they come into the ER and then they come to ICU and then they go to the floor, your job kind of is to let the patients know what you can do, right? Or what you offer, or what they can do. Am I missing that? Is that correct?
Yes, actually, our case management department is instrumental with that side of things. Every once in a while, I'll step in and just check in on patients, see how their experience overall is going, to collect that feedback and see if we can implement any changes to make it even better.
So you deal with patients in so many different departments, and really they can go all the way from getting here in the ER to physical therapy on the way out, right?
Yes, absolutely. So MDH has a lot to offer our patients. So while you're here, if you're just running in for some outpatient tests, whether it's lab work or visiting our radiology department, convenience clinic, visiting your primary care provider over at MDH Family Clinic, emergency room, labor and delivery. There are so many different departments that work so well together, and our team is a family. The organization in itself is a family, and so everybody does a great job at trying to understand what departments do that aren't their own, so that way we can make it a seamless experience for our patients.
Well, and then as a patient advocate, right, you just kind of all that together and look at it, right, and then see as patient A comes through, what can we do to make patient B, who might follow them, a little bit better next time?
Absolutely.
So as you do that, what kind of things do you look for? I mean, what I would imagine with MDH as it continues to improve, you start looking for smaller things, right? So the obvious things are maybe gone. So then you start looking at little things to make the sometimes the worst experience of their life, right, a little bit better as they work through.
Yes, most definitely. So you never know what kind of day somebody's having when they walk through our doors, and you don't know what they're necessarily here for. So it's important to keep an open mind and take a look at what can we ask them that's specific to their experience. Why are they here? Comfort them and make sure that we ask the right questions so that we can purposefully pull out information that we can work on.
Yeah, and I think we've talked a lot about different things from different people. Besides Bill, the CEO, you're the one person that kind of helps with, like, it gets your hands in a little bit of everything as far as the patient is concerned. Everybody's talked about it being a family, and you've even mentioned it being a family. Does the fact that everybody knows everybody as far as employees, from the CEO down to the CNAs, does that kind of make your job a little bit easier?
Absolutely. When you're a family, you care about each other, and we are all here for one purpose, and that is to provide the best experience for our patients that we possibly can. So when you are a tight-knit family, it's just great to be, we're a community, a family, a community, and we are here to serve our patients. And when everybody has that one purpose, it's a great feeling.
Well, Emily, I appreciate you stopping and talking to us, and keep fighting for the patients.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.
We'll be back after this. All right, welcome back. I'm here with Melissa Onion, and another employee at MDH. And why don't you tell everybody what your job is here at MDH?
Sure. I am the Director of Obstetrics here at MDH, so I oversee labor and delivery, nursery, and postpartum care.
So the labor and delivery unit is newish for MDH and state of the art, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. It was recently renovated in 2019. It is absolutely gorgeous. We have whirlpool spa tubs in every labor room. We have 3 labor rooms, 8 postpartum rooms, all private suites, so it's very nice.
What is it about labor and obstetrics that's important for a hospital? Because you see so many hospitals that are losing that department. What is it that made MDH, or what is it that keeps it at MDH?
I always like to tell people that the community truly funded our women's center, because they did. They were the ones that raised the money for us to renovate our facility and to continue on. It's so important right now in the state of Illinois. There's less than 20 level 2 facilities left that are offering birthing facilities. So it's so important and vital for our community to keep those facilities going.
Well, obviously you're local. You're from the Rushville area, so you're local to the region anyway. So you can feel that personally as in MDH's growth in the area. It means something to you because you're from here.
Absolutely. Grew up, born and raised in Rushville, just 30 minutes away. But in this community, the closest tertiary care center is over an hour away. That is vital to have a facility, especially in maternal care, that mothers can go to and need. So it's very important that we're here.
Well, we've talked about in our interviews in years past and now and this year about how important the staff is. You know, it doesn't matter how good the facility is if you don't have a good staff. And it seems like everybody you talk to at MDH cares about their job and what they do.
I think that's what's so unique about a rural facility is we all know each other. At larger facilities, sometimes you're just a number. Where here, you're an individual. We see you as a true person. Our staff is truly a family. That's something that we pride ourselves on because we are such a small-knit group. It's wonderful to be a part of.
You know, some people, as they chase a career, and I'm not saying you're chasing a career, but as you chase a career and you move up the ladder, you know, you want to move up to bigger and better things, quote unquote. It seems like there's a lot of local folks that climb the ladder at MDH and that's where they want to be. And you seem to be one of those people too. What is it about MDH that makes you want to climb the ladder here, but you want to stay here?
Once again, it's that small town feel, that sense of community within our hospital. We have a great administrative team that's really supported a lot of the younger leaders to continue to grow and to grow up that ladder and to give us the skills that we need to do so. So I really owe it to them to assist me to do that.
If you talk about the labor and delivery wing, pick out a couple of things. You mentioned the whirlpools. Let's leave that out. Mention a couple things from the department that you think helps MDH stand out.
So because we are a rural facility, we are able to provide one-on-one care to our moms when they're in labor. We've recently been recognized for our Promoting Vaginal Birth initiative from the state of Illinois. And we've implemented what is called a power tower that has all sorts of tools that moms can use during their labor to empower them through that process. And our staff love working with the moms to do that.
And obviously you work with the moms, but care for the babies after they're born is key also. What is that? How do you guys separate those two things? Do you feel like both are equally as important, and are you able to handle both equally as well?
Absolutely. So we're unique once again in the sense that we have to be versatile in all areas of obstetrics. If you go to a larger facility, usually you pick one area that you're an expert in, where we have to be an expert in all areas. And I think that really makes us stand out. That's not something that we take lightly. We jump in and we try to be the best in every single area that we can be.
Well, Melissa, I thank you for coming and talking to us here, and it's a beautiful wing, and do everything you can to keep it as beautiful as it is, because I know that the mothers appreciate it. So
absolutely. Well, thank you.
We'll be right back after this.
And welcome back here. Sorry about that, folks, playing those in a succession like that, but it's a little chilly, so we were
Thanks for being here, man.
I was in trying to get some extra light and warming up a smidge to get the stats figured up for you. We got 1:50 left in the warm-up period. For West Hancock, Dayton with 8 carries for 16 yards. Varner, 7 carries for 59. That's a total of 15 carries for 75 yards. Varner is 7 for 10. No interceptions, 149 yards and a touchdown. Froman has 4 catches for, I didn't add that up, I apologize. But he's got catches of 8, 38, 19, and 57. 15-yard catch for Kotzenberg. Gooding has 2 catches for 12 yards. Froman has the touchdown. They have unofficially 7 first downs, 5 penalties for 30 yards. Bureau Valley, 25 carries for 276 yards in the first half. Helms has 9 carries for 56. Endress has 15 carries for 190 yards. Helms is 3 of 5. No interceptions, 68 yards, and a touchdown. Foster had a catch for 26. Hartz has 2 catches for 42, including a touchdown. Scoring plays, there were quite a few of them. It's 26-26 at the half. West Hancock scored first on a Dayton 15-yard run. The run was good. It was 8-0. Then Nolan Gooding returned a fumble for 95 yards. The run failed at the 6:35 mark of the first quarter, and the Titans were up 14-0. Bureau Valley got on the scoreboard with 2:02 to go in the first quarter with a 1-yard run. The kick failed. It was 14-6. At the 9:32 mark of the second quarter, West Hancock scored on a 22-yard run by Varner. The pass failed. It was 20-6.
All right,
6:54.
Let's have a good last half of the season. We got ourselves a good ball game.
6:54 to go in the first half. Helms connected with Hartz for a 20-yard pass as we get ready to go with the third quarter here. Will be Storm getting the football. Varner connected with Froman from 57 yards out. The pass failed. It was 26-12. Then Enders scored from 10 yards out and 1 yard out at 3:16 in the 22.7 mark. Helms had a run in there. It makes it 26-26, and now it might go the other direction. Nice touchdown saving tackle, possibly by, as we have a Titans player down who made the touchdown saving tackle, and he has not moved much.
We have an injury on the field.
We'll let you know how he's doing in just a moment. Just underway in the third quarter here from Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois. Final 2 touchdowns of the first half came to Bureau Valley. They have the ball first to start the second half. 122 for Froman. Thank you very much. I should have added that up. And I thought I added everything up, and I didn't. I marked that he had a touchdown, but didn't add up the yardage. I appreciate that very much, Andrew Cochran. Getting up and walking off the field under his own power. Number 25, Caden Greer.
42-yard line.
Caden Greer. So it'll be Bureau Valley football. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line of the Titans. Helms going to take the shotgun snap, hand off to Indris. This time nothing doing. His shortest run of the game. Big stop. Back in the, actually going to mark him maybe a yard loss.
It'll be 2nd and 10.
On the stop. Number 44, Malachi McCune on the stop for the Titans.
Come, first serve.
First negative carry of the night for Enders, I do believe. Look through before I say that again. Nope, he had a negative 1 yard carry earlier as well. So second down and 11. Enders again. This one's not going to be negative. It's going to be more than positive. It's going to go across the 35.
Down to about the 34-yard line. He'll bring up 3rd and 2 for the Storm.
34-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 35. We're going to call it the 34. That's a gain of 10. 3rd and a long 1. Endres has already started his second line of carries here. Helms to Endres again, right up the middle, wants the first down and rolled up on a lineman. Thankfully, I think he cleared.
On the carry.
He's going to be close to a first down. They're looking, see where they mark it.
Looks to be enough for a Bureau Valley.
It is a
1
yard run.
They'll have it 1st and 10. The Titan 31-yard line.
Actually, we'll call it a 2 yard run. Puts him over 200 yards. Helms looks at the wristband. Helms throws right side, or left side, excuse me, and I think his knee was down.
Pass is complete, but Hartz's knee was down on the ground.
Tough break. A loss of 3. 2nd and 13. He had some running room, but he just put the knee down to catch the ball. Calling it 2nd and 13. It's a short 13, but it's a really long 12. So 9:22 to go here in the third quarter. As the scoreboard didn't update when I pushed it. We'll get back to that in just a second. Endres, nope, Helms on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. He's going to go down near the 25-yard line.
Helms gain of about 10 yards on the carry.
Give him a gain of 9.
And on a stop, it'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Storm.
3rd and 4 for the Storm. Again, I'm going to see what the quarter clock does. There we go. Get it to third quarter. 3rd and 4 from about the 25-yard line. Enders with it. He's got the first down and more. Keeps his feet chugging, and, man, he's just hard to bring down.
Good gain on
from the 25, it's going to be a first down.
To about the 7-yard line. It'll be
an 18-yard gain.
First down. They'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7 for the Storm. First drive of the second half. And Enders from 7 yards out gets the touchdown. And for the first time tonight, the Storm have the lead, 32-26.
The Titans 26. Barkman is in to attempt the extra point.
I'll try the PAT again. Tice Barkman in to kick the PAT. 32. He's 0 for 2 on the night. 8:01 to go. That one's a much better kick, and it's good.
The kick is up and good.
So in the third quarter, the Bureau Valley Storm take the lead for the first time with 8:01 to go. Endress from 7 yards out.
The Storm just scored with Heartland Bank. That means a $25
And that means they go up by 6, and then Barkman gets the kick. And it is
So far this season, Heartland Bank has donated
33 to 26. The Bureau Valley Storm lead the Titans. We'll take a quick break. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
And welcome back as we get ready for the kickoff here from Manlius, Illinois. Bureau Valley High School. The Storm lead the Titans 33 it's only the third quarter. I thought I hit that button earlier. It's 33-26. Ball's going to bounce and pick up just on the sideline, and it's going to be a little bit of a return as they thought it was going to go out of bounds, I think, and just never got there. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Titans around the 33-yard line, trailing by 7. First time they've trailed tonight. They've led by as many as 14. 7:54 to go here in the third quarter. Varner on the keeper. And a penalty marker down. A big hit on the far side over there. Holding charged to the Titans.
There was a holding call on the Titans. That will move them back 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Titans from the Storm.
So a 1st and 20 facing the Titans now from their own 23. Varner throws the wide receiver screen to the far side, short gain.
Goody on the carry, on the reception, good for a couple of yards. Foster in on
Short
the
gain, maybe 1 on the completion.
It'll bring up 2nd and 18.
See where they mark it at. Gain of 2, 2nd and 18. Varner dropping back again, under pressure this time. Pump fakes, and then is going to be wrapped up at the 25-yard line. No gain.
Endress takes the quarterback down after a short gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 18.
Third and 18 now. Varner drops back again. Runs up in a pocket. He's going to be chased out. He's going to lose a yard or 2.
Varner stopped for a couple-yard loss. Stewart and Barkman in on the stop.
Barkman in on the
It'll
stop.
bring up 4th and very
It's a loss
long
of 2.
for the Titans.
And 4th and Princeton for the Titans, and they'll have to punt it away here. False start against the Titans.
Legal procedure backs the Titans up 5 yards.
So they'll have to punt, moving farther back. Nice end over end kick. It's going to take a bounce for the Titans. Going to roll dead at about the 44-yard line. That's where the Storm will take it over. 1st and 10 at their own 44.
Storm will take over 1st and 10. Looks like their own 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Storm.
Chance to build on a 7-point lead now with 5:39 to go in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line. Helms. Storm probably going to take some time here when they can. Throw into the, almost an interception. It would have been a pick 6. It was Varner cutting in on the wide receiver screen to Hartz. He read it well, got both hands on it, couldn't bring it in. It's an incomplete pass, and it could have been a whole lot worse for Bureau Valley and a whole lot better for West Hancock.
Incomplete.
And out of the hands of Varner.
In on the deflection, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
5:34 remaining. 2nd down and 10 from the 44 for the Storm. Endress has 226 yards now. He had 190 at the end of the first half. Endress on the carry. He breaks through again. Across the 40, 35, 30. And going to get ran out of bounds.
Endress on the carry.
And a flag down, might be a face mask. Might be against Bureau Valley though. So he's going to go from the 44 to the 30. That's 26-yard carry. Might be a 15-yard penalty after the fact though. Personal foul, face mask, and it's another offensive face mask. And I don't know how many times I've ever seen an offensive face mask actually called. That's 2 of them. So a 26-yard run for Endress. He's up to 252, and then a 15-yard penalty.
Storm.
It'll be 1st and 10 at the 44.
Bureau Valley, 1st down. It'll be
1st and 10 at the 44.
44-yard line.
5:20 remaining. Clock running here in the 3rd quarter. Helms taking a little time off the clock this time. Going to take the snap, hand off to Endress again. He's getting the back for a hit right at the line of scrimmage. He just lowers his head and running over Titans, and he's going to be close to a 10-yard gain.
Elijah Endress on the carry, gain of about 9 yards.
See what they mark it. It's close to 10. They're going to call it 9. 9-yard game, 2nd and less than a yard. So technically from the 35-yard line this play will go. Fake the handoff to Endress. Helms now is going to be tripped up. He's going to go from the 35 down to about the 28, a 7-yard gain.
About 6-7 yards on the play. That is enough for a Bureau Valley 1st down.
So another 1st down for Bureau Valley. Helms up to 72 yards rushing. Clock running, 4:13 to go in the 3rd quarter. Handoff to Endress. From the 28, he's going to gain about
Endress
5, maybe 6. Give him 6.
About 6 yards on the play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
267 in the game.
Gooding Fortada in on the tackle.
33 to 26 is the score. 3:45 clock running here in quarter number 3. Titans led 14 to nothing. They've been outscored 33 to 12 since then, and the Storm are driving once again. Endress, 23 carries for 267 yards. Helms now pump fakes, double move, Foster's the intended receiver, and it's incomplete. No penalty marker down. Bring up third down and 4.
Ball's incomplete. It'll be third.
You saw the
and
pump
4.
fake from Helms as Foster did an out and up. Titans defender, I believe might have been Varner on the near side, didn't bite, and he was well covered. The ball was overthrown. Incomplete, third down and 4, 3:15 remaining. The clock stopped on the incomplete pass. The wind has changed directions. It was out of the south earlier. Now it's out of the north. Endress on the carry. He's going to have a first down.
Endress on the carry.
From the 22. He's inside the 20.
4 or 5 yards. That's enough for a Bureau Valley first down.
Another first down, and we'll see where they ultimately mark it.
Storm at the 17-yard line.
So a gain of 5 for Endress. Clock running under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter now. Helms. Endress. Just kind of bobbing and weaving his way through the middle of the
Endress on the carry, gain of
Titans
about
defense.
8 yards. McCune in on the stop.
He's inside the 10. I don't think he's to the 19. We'll give him 7.
3.
That's 25 carries unofficially in a night for Endress now. Clock continues to run. Helms in the shotgun, takes a snap, hands off to Endress again. Breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. Pushing his way inside the 5, down to about the 4.
Endress bulldozes his way down to about the 4-yard line. That's where it will be first and goal for the Storm after the first down.
It's a 6-yard gain, first and goal at the 4. First and goal at the 4 for the Storm. Clock running, 1:33 remaining in the third quarter. Titans, unlike the first half, have had just one possession here in quarter number 3. The Storm have dominated with time of possession. Endress on the carry again. Hart's on the carry, excuse me. He's going to get 3 yards again. It'll be second and goal at the 1.
From inches away.
For the Storm. It'll be Hart's to the left of Helms. And the right will be Endress this time. Trying to get in one more touchdown before the end of the third quarter. 2 setbacks beside Helms in the shotgun. Hand off to Hart's, and he's going to walk it in. Untouched. Offensive line manhandled the Titans defensive line that time. Hart's goes in from 1 yard out. And the Storm get the touchdown. Barkman on to kick again with 39.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Here comes the PAT. Low snap, it's blocked.
The kick is up and no good.
Bad snap. Barkman never really had a shot on that one. The kick fails. He's 1 for 4 on the night. But it's 39-26. A 13-point lead for the Storm. We'll take a break
And we'll be back after this. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Minimally invasive surgery offers a variety of benefits to the patient. We are now able to offer patients a variety of operations with small incisions rather than big open incisions. The surgeries that we can do now, minimally invasive, include bariatrics, hernia repair, colorectal surgeries, faster recovery, smaller incisions, faster time back to work.
And welcome back as we get ready for another kickoff to end the third quarter here. As the Storm have controlled quarter number 3. They've got 13 points in the quarter, and they lead by 13, 39-26. After the missed conversion, now an onside kick again. It's going to be recovered by the Titans at their own 41-yard line. It'll be their ball with 37.9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Not necessarily over yet if you're a Titans fan, but the Titans need to find something that works for them here in this third quarter, or starting the fourth quarter. And now offsides again, lined up offsides.
Offsides.
That's the fourth one of those, I believe.
They'll march them back 5 yards.
You hardly ever see offsides on an offense, and that's the fourth one. 1st and 15 from the 36. .36 seconds remaining. Clock still stopped. Varner going to take the snap from the shotgun position. He looks right, going for the fly pattern. It's going to be underthrown and intercepted.
The pass is picked off right by Ryan Wasilewski. We have a penalty after the play.
Wasilewski with the interception. Might be unsportsmanlike conduct on the Storm this time for celebrating. We'll see what the call is. On the far side, they're talking over there. See what the white hat has to say after all this. It's going to be after a post-possession penalty, I do believe. He walks back to the middle of the field here. Unsportsmanlike conduct, just as I expected, against the Bureau Valley Storm. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
I'm assuming it'll be 1st and 10 Storm.
So it'll be a post-possession penalty. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Storm, but 15 yards farther back. Be near the 15, about the 16-yard line. We'll call it 1st and 10 up to 16 for the Storm. With 28.6 seconds remaining. Varner throwing the interception, the first turnover of the game for the Titans. Next back to the left, 2 wideouts to the near side. Hand off to Enders. He's going to run left this time. He's going to keep just moving his feet and keeps rolling forward. A gain of about 6.
Enders on the carry, gain of about 6 yards. McEwen in on the
He's
stop.
approaching the 300-yard mark is Endres. 2nd and 4 for the Storm from the 22-yard line.
That is the end of the third quarter.
And the third quarter is going to come to an end. The score 39 Bureau Valley, West Hancock 26. We'll take a break and we'll be back for more LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titans Sports on TSSR Game Time Live
right after this.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
Welcome back to Manlius, Illinois, and fourth quarter action from Bureau Valley High School as LJ Insurance Incorporated brings you Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Mallory on the camera tonight. We'll advance it to the fourth quarter. It was all Bureau Valley in quarter number 3. It was tied 26-26 at the half. A couple touchdowns and one PAT. Results in a 13-point lead heading into the final 12 minutes. An interception at the end of the third quarter got the ball back for the Storm, and they face a second down and 4 from their own 22-yard line. Endress again took a big hit and just keeps moving his feet forward.
Endress on the carry. Gain of about 10 yards on the play.
I'll give him 9, and it's first and 10.
First down.
Exactly 300 yards on 28 carries for Endress, according to my stats. They'll be a few yards off from what Huddle and maybe the official team stats have, but quite a game for Isaiah Endress here tonight. Elijah Endress, excuse me. Helms is going to keep this one. He's going to be met in the backfield and going to be brought down. The first negative play since early in the third quarter. Titans defense steps up. He's going to lose 3.
Brought down by Froman. It'll be second and 13.
Hunter Froman in the backfield for the Titans. Second down and 13 for the Storm. Here we go. Under 11 minutes to go in the football game. Helms still in the shotgun. Enders to his left. Parkman in motion. That might be Hart's, actually. We'll wait and see. Keeping the feet moving across the 50, still moving. From the
Endress.
It is Endress.
Down the field.
From the 29.
For a Bureau Valley first down.
21 to the 47, 23 out. We're going to call it the 48. 22 yards on the carry. And another first down. And Bureau Valley is going to go back and huddle now. Might start seeing some subs come in. We'll see here. They are only up by 13, so I say 13. The Titans offense has not been able to muster much of late, but another fumble return or something like that changes the outcome of this game in a hurry, or the outlook of this game. So Enders is going to get another carry. And he's going to go down to about the 43-yard line, a 5-yard gain. He's at 30 carries for 327 yards unofficially. Clock running, second down and 5 for the Storm. Timeout on the field, charged to the Storm. It'll be their first timeout of the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be back to Bureau Valley High School in just about 30 seconds.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
So after the timeout, it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Storm. You're watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Thanks for joining us tonight. Long drive up here, especially for West Hancock. I'm about halfway here, or a third of the way here anyway. It was a long drive for me today. There's the handoff. Endress again. He's going to have a 1st down, and that's a maybe. We'll see where they mark it. Oh, it's Hartz, excuse me, that time.
Close to a 1st down.
See where they mark it. Is it going to be 4 yards or 5 yards on the carry? It'll be 4 yards.
Short, 3rd and short.
3rd down and 1. Hartz comes off. Clock running. 8:51 to go in the 4th quarter. Helms. Hand off to Endress. She'll have the 1st down and a whole lot more. From the 39. See where they mark it to the 32. A 7-yard run. See if they mark it at 32. They do. 7 yards. Other games tonight on TSSR Game Time Live. Havana is playing at Macomb. Could be over with by now, not real sure. We also have Milledgeville and River Ridge. That's an 8-man game. And West Prairie Southeastern hosting Peoria Heights. That's an 8-man game as well.
Hartz on the carry.
Hartz is going to go for a gain of 2, maybe 1.
Maybe 1. Furtado in on the tackle.
12 yards on 5 carries for Hartz.
It'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Storm.
2nd down and 9 for the Storm. Under 8 minutes to go now. It's 7:40 remaining in the 4th quarter. Helms hands it off again. Looks like Hartz again, possibly.
Endress.
No, that was Endress.
Very short gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Storm.
I'll give Endress 1 as well. 335 yards for Endress on 32 carries. Under 7 minutes, 6:55 remaining in the football game. We'll have a very short post-game show tonight. It's a little chilly up here. We'll go through some quick stats and get you folks out of here. Handoff is going to be a reverse. Hartz has it, going around the right side now. Titans do a good job of pursuit, keeping an eye on the football. Hartz is going to be maybe another 1-yard gain. It'll be 4th and 7.
Short gain on the play. It'll bring up 4th and 8 for the Storm.
So short 8, long 7. Endress is going to be running. If he runs any more tonight, he will be in his 3rd line on my score sheet. I don't know that I've ever done that. One time last year at West Central, actually. Fake the handoff to Endress. Helms rolls right, throws it, tipped up, and knocked down. Incomplete. Turnover on downs to the Titans. 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. That's what I talked about a little bit ago. I know that they have not got much going, but it just takes one stop. That's the first stop of the night for the Titans defense. Now can they get something going offensively with 5:51 to go? They've shown the ability to have a quick strike offense in the first half. The Storm defense has squelched that here in the second half. We'll see if the Titans can come up with something. Hand off to Dayton, and he's going to go for a gain of 5. Got 21 yards on 9 carries. Second down and 5, and the Titans in hurry-up offense now. Varner throws out to the flat. Hunter Froman on a catch, I think. Nope, it's Gooding. And he just keeps moving, finally gets brought down.
Pass is complete to Gooding.
Hartz and Gooding having some words there.
For a first down.
From the 34 to the 41, a 7-yard pass.
41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41. First down unofficially the second half. Across the middle. Pass is complete. 15 or 16 yards on that one. Kotzenberg gets the catch.
First down.
They go to the 47.
At the Bureau Valley 43. Wolowski in on the stop.
It's a 16-yard completion. Dayton with it now. Breaks a tackle, gets across the 40.
Dayton's on the carry, brought down by Patno.
He's going to go for a gain of 4. And we'll give him 4. Second down and 6. Gooding with it, carrying a ball like a loaf of bread.
Reception. They'll be down to the 28-yard line.
It's a first down.
10.
The 36 to the 28, an 8-yard completion. Varner looks to the right side again to Gooding, and it's incomplete. Hartz, there comes flags. That doesn't surprise me. There was all kinds of contact.
Flags on the play.
And Hartz is going to pick up the penalty on the pass interference. Him and Gooding have been jawing at each other quite some time. Let's get the white hat here, and we'll see what he has to say. Pass interference. Defense. It's a 15-yard penalty.
Pass interference on the Storm.
Should be 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, I do believe. Penalty was at about the 20-yard line. And offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties as well between Hartz and Gooding, I'm guessing.
So Titans will have it first and 10 at about the 14-yard line.
First and 10 from the 14 now for the Titans. .425 clock starts. Varner, across the middle, incomplete. Pass intended for Kotzenberg, I believe.
Pass intended for Schmidt.
Schmidt, excuse me, couldn't see the number down there.
It'll be second and 10.
Second down and 10. Varner up to 182 yards passing. 4:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Again, they're moving the ball down the field here. If you're a Titans fan, still a chance to make something happen here. An onside kick to get you the ball back. Got to get in the end zone first, though. Varner going to go across the middle again, and again incomplete. A lot of contact. No. Well, maybe there is a penalty marker down. Watch the white hat again. It's going to be pass interference.
But a penalty flag, pass interference on the Storm.
It'll be half the distance to the goal this time, and an automatic first down, I believe. May not be an automatic first down, though. We'll wait and see. So it ends up being a 7-yard penalty, 2nd down and 3.
2nd and 3.
Hand off to Dayton, and he's going to be close to the end zone. He is.
Inside handoff. Touchdown, Titans. Makes the score 39-32.
I believe it was Dayton on the score, a 7-yard touchdown run. The Titans are within 7. A 2-point conversion here could make it a really interesting final 4 minutes and 1 second if they can get the ball back. Running upfield, Varner. He's in.
Gooding is in.
Oh, Gooding, excuse me. Gooding. Gooding to run.
Makes the score 39-34 with 4:01 left.
And with 4:01 to go, the Titans have cut the lead to 5. 4:01 remaining in the fourth quarter. West Hancock scores for the first time since the 5:22 mark of the first half. Dayton from 7 yards out. Gooding to run, and it's 34-29. Here at Bureau Valley High School. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a few seconds on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
And welcome back here to Bureau Valley High School in Manlius, Illinois. And we got us a football game. The Titans get a turnover on downs, and they drive it right down the field and get a 7-yard touchdown run, the 2-point conversion, and suddenly they are down by 5. And an onside kick coming, I would imagine, right here. It's going to go short. Coming up to get it is Storm. Helms, the quarterback, comes to get it. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 47, I believe, of the Titans. Titans have all 3 timeouts remaining. They got to come up with a stop here. We're under 4 minutes, 3:59 remaining. A couple first downs will probably ice the game for the Storm. Titans defense, as big of a series as they've had all night long for sure here, maybe for most of the season in all honesty. Trying to get a win over Bureau Valley. But they're down by 5 with under 4 minutes to go. Endress with it. He bounces it outside. He's going to go for a gain of about 5.
Endress on the carry.
Actually goes from the 47 to the 43. We'll see where they mark it.
It'll bring up 2nd and 6 for the Storm.
Yeah, they moved that almost to the 42. I'd call it a gain of 5. 337 yards on the ground for Endress. He has 33 carries tonight. 2 wide receivers far. Helms with Endress to his right side. Clock running. Endress going to be hitting the backfield. He's going to go for a gain of a couple.
Endress on the carry.
It's a big stop back there for the Titans.
Makes it 3rd and 3, a long 3 for the Storm.
Number 58, Cole Fortato, with the stop in the backfield. Endress goes for a gain of 2. It's 3rd and 3. The crowd on the far side of the field making more noise than they've really, I think, made all night long here. Big 3rd down. 3rd and a long 3. Helms keeps it. He breaks through. He'll have a first down. He's down to the 30. Inside the 30, keeps moving his feet. He's going to go from the 40
Helms on the quarterback keeper.
To the 27, a 13-yard gain.
Valley, first down.
82 yards for Helms now. First and 10, a big one right there for the Storm. Clock continues to run. 2:07 remaining. Timeouts will probably come here after the first down play for the Titans. Indris bounces it outside, and he breaks the tackle, and he's going to be close to another first down.
Endress.
A 9-yard gain.
Endress on the carry.
Timeout Titans.
About 6 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards.
They keep moving the down stick on the announcer.
9 yards.
A gain of 9.
It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Storm.
2nd and 1 for the
Timeout
Storm.
on the
Timeout charged to the Titans. It's their first. But in all honesty, if the Storm get this first down, even with 2 timeouts, it's going to be hard to stop the clock enough to get the ball back. They have to figure out a way to stop the Titans, or stop the Titans have to figure out a way to stop the Storm right here. That was like a tongue twister. I couldn't get out there, folks. I apologize. As we get ready to go here after the timeout. Titans 2 timeouts remaining, 2nd and 1 at the 19 of the Titans for the Storm. 1:52 remaining here in quarter number 4. It's a 5-point game, 39-34. Helms in the shotgun, Enders to his right. It'll go to Endres, and he'll have the first down and more as he goes inside the 15. Down to about the 13. First down.
Bureau Valley, first down.
Actually, you're going to take it all the way to the 12, a 7-yard gain. 355 yards unofficially on 36 carries for Endres. 1:30 remaining, and the Titans did not take the timeout there, which more or less concedes that they can't stop the clock enough. 1:20 remaining. Endres, the handoff again. He's going to go inside the 10. There comes the timeout.
Timeout on the field.
It's a gain of 4 for Endres.
Gain of about 3 or 4. Storm will have it, 2nd down.
2nd and 6. Boy, they keep moving that thing forward. That's a really long 4. You could almost say that's 5. I'm going to leave it at 4, but they keep moving the down stick. 2nd timeout called by the Titans. 2nd and a short 6. Inside the 10 at about the 7 or 8 yard line. Really looks like they planted it at the 6. 1:15 remaining in the football game. At this point, it's at the 7. At this point, the Titans really need, and that is a 5-yard gain. I want to give him 5. Titans have to have a turnover right here. That's about their only possibility to get enough time off the clock and have any time to do anything, unless it would take a miracle of some sort. Endres going to have a first down, make it a touchdown. From 7 yards out. That will ice it. Touchdown, Storm. So with 1:10 remaining, Bureau Valley back on the scoreboard again. Endres, a 7-yard touchdown run. With the Barkman kick, I would imagine, coming here. We'll see what they do, if they're going to kick or go for 2. Well, they got Helms in there. They're going to go for 2. student body right. It'll be Helms on a keeper unless he stops and throws something over the top, which could happen here. We'll see. Helms going to roll right, and he is going to throw. There it was. The jump pass is caught by Indris. No, it's not Indris.
Helms' 2-point conversion pass to Indris.
It is Indris, excuse me. So 1-22, an 8-point difference, 47-34 after the 2-point conversion. We'll take a break, and we'll be back for the final minute plus here from Bureau Valley High School right after this.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
And welcome back. Kick coming here. Should be the final kick of the game, unless the Titans can figure out a way to make something happen here in the final minute plus. As we get ready to go, Barkman to kick it off. I would think that he'll kick it deep. We shall see. It's 47-34 now. Excuse me, 49-34. No, it's 47-34. I was right. And that kick goes out of bounds. That will help the Titans a little bit. No time should have ran off the clock. 1:10 remaining. Be 1st and 10 Titans at their own 35-yard line. Titans do still have a timeout remaining. The Storm take a timeout. Maybe going over their prevent defense that you would expect to see here. 1:10 remaining, 47-34 the score. A touchdown and 2-point conversion after the Titans had cut it to 5 at 39-34. As we work to the final 70 seconds of this one. The official blowing the whistle saying, come on teams, let's get out here. Let's get this one over with. Titans see if they've taken advantage of that timeout, see if they have some sort of a trick play. They need to get a quick score if they want to have a chance to do something. They didn't. In the backfield with Varner, 3 wide receivers and a bunch on the near side. Single wide receiver far side. 1:10 remaining. 1st and 10 at the 35 for the Titans. Varner drops back, throws to the empty side of the field. Froman has the catch. He rounds the corner, gets near a first down. Why are they keeping it running? He literally ran out of bounds. Now they're going to stop it.
On the reception, pushed out of
Gain
bounds
of
by
8.
Helms. It'll be 2nd and short.
And 30 yards receiving for Froman. Varner pump fakes, tucks it, bounces outside. Looking to throw still, going to round the corner and just run it out of bounds, close to the first down. And it's going to be a gain of 1. Not a very good spot on that one either.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1 with 52.1 seconds remaining. Varner went for the 40, and I thought he might have got there, but the official marked it at the 39, or 44, excuse me. I thought he got to the 45. Handoff to Dadent. He's going to have the first down. A gain of 5. They wanted to get that first down.
It'll bring up 1st and 10 at the
Clock running. 45 seconds left. Across the middle. Thrown down. It's Kotzenberg.
It'll be 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7. 2nd and 3 on a gain of 7, excuse me. Looking downfield. Varner in trouble. Rolls right. He's going to try and heave it. He's going to run out of bounds with 16 seconds remaining. Might lose a yard. Nope. They are going to take a yard off.
Line, it'll be 3rd down and 11.
3rd and 11. At the 3rd and 11 doesn't really matter at this point. There's 16 seconds left. It would take some sort of a miracle for the Titans to make something happen down 2 scores here, but they're giving it a whirl. They're trying hard to the very end here. For the seniors, some of their last plays of their career, and Varner is going to be thrown down in the backfield. A loss of 13. Barkman gets the tackle. So that will do it. A 47-34 final score. The Storm get the win. We're not going to give you total stats. We'll give you individual stats here.
Great way to send our seniors out with a victory. Elijah Endress, for those of you that are concerned, did probably rush for about 370 yards tonight.
They had him for 370. I had him for 367, so I'd say I was pretty close. So let's look at some stats for Varner. "13 of 18 for 197 yards, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. Froman had 5 catches for 130 yards. Kotzenberg had 3 catches for 38 yards. Gooding had 5 catches for 29 yards. Varner had 12 carries for 44 yards. Dayton had 12 carries for 37 yards. For the Bureau Valley Storm, 13 carries for 82 yards for Helms. Endress ended with 32 plus 6 is 38 carries for 367 yards. Hartz had 6 carries for 13 yards. Helms finished 4 of 8 for 65 yards. Foster had a catch for 26, and Hartz had a catch for 3 catches for 39. That'll do it for stats. Touchdowns. Dayton scored first on 15-yard run. Then Nolan Gooding scored on a 95-yard fumble return. It was 14-0. Helms scored on a 1-yard run, make it 14-6. Varner scored on a 22-yard run, made it 20-6. Helms to Hartz for 20 yards, made it 20-12. Varner to Froman for 57 yards, made it 26-12. Endress scored from 10 yards out. Helms with a run, it was 26-20. Endress a 1-yard run, 26-26 at the half. Endress then scored on 7-yard run. Barkman a kick, made it 33-26. Hart scored on a 1-yard run. Kick failed, it was 39-26. Dayton scored from 7 yards out. Gooding had to run, it was 39-34. And then Endress scored on 7-yard run and then caught the pass from Helms, and it was 47-34 the final score. Endress finished with 4 touchdowns on the game. Final score, 47-34. That'll do it for the Titans football season. But don't forget TSSR Game Time Live, and Luke Little will be back with the boys basketball season, and we'll try to pick up as many girls basketball games as we can as well. You've been watching LJ Insurance Incorporated coverage of West Hancock Titan Sports on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again very soon.